Well, first of all, Coach, I just wanted to ask you, how does it feel to be out here, this first official day of summer practice? How long have you been looking forward to this day?
Oh, well, it's definitely a little bit of an eye-opener for us to kind of get off this dead period and then get kind of going again. Sometimes that dead period seems to just stretch forever. But on the flip side of that, it's also kind of good to kind of refresh yourself a little bit and kind of get going. But we're excited about it.
What kind of things have you been into this summer?
Oh my goodness. Well, we've completely redoing our locker room and just basically gutted the whole place and putting in some brand new lockers and painted the place and everything like that. So I think the kids are going to be excited about what the end process is, but it is a process, so it's ongoing, and we're not even in it yet. So hopefully here in the next couple of weeks, I'm shooting for us definitely being in it for the first game, but we should be in it here in the next couple of weeks. But that's one of the big things, and then we've taken over the whole 400 wing of the old school, so we've got meeting rooms and got our weight room set up in there, and I mean we've got a lot of space, but we've got a lot of work to do too, just from the maintenance part of it, of painting something and that kind of stuff. So it is a process.
How much different is the whole high school thing now, just the atmosphere and everything compared to your college days?
Well, I think probably the biggest thing is just making sure the kids understand the commitment level. Obviously, kids that have went through high school and have stepped into the college ranks are for the most part are committed to it. I mean, we still had issues there when I was at MSU, but young kids are younger kids, so you got to kind of teach them that part of it, what it's going to take to be a high school athlete, and just training them and getting them to lift and all that kind of stuff. And then also you have the aspect of a lot of them don't drive, so you're dependent on moms and dads to get them where they need to be on time and that kind of stuff. So it's really not a challenge. I think it's how you approach it. I very easily could come in here and have those expectations set that you'd set for a 22-year-old, and that'd be unrealistic. So you've got to change and adapt, just like these kids change and adapt, and they've done that quite a few times here in the last few years.
Yeah, it's really an overall fresh start once again for Boyd, but even more so because of finally being in the new school, having kind of that new type feeling there, and then starting over with you.
Yeah.
So overall fresh start for this group, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And I tell you what, attitude-wise, I mean, this is just talking with some of the teachers in the school. They can tell that a little bit different type of atmosphere for just the general body, student body there over at the school. So, I mean, they've got what I refer to as the Taj Mahal of high schools, and I mean, it is an unbelievable school, and so we just got to try to keep building on that momentum, and we got a lot of work to do. We've got a lot of young kids out, and young kids usually mean smaller, not as strong, not as fast, but at the same time, you're excited about having those kids get involved in your program and then build from there. We've got quite a few younger kids that I'm excited about.